Have you ever considered that failure might not be the end of the road, but rather a hidden opportunity? In our journey through life, we often perceive failure as a negative experience, a sign that we've veered off course. We've been conditioned to see it as a setback, a hurdle, a stop sign. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? Imagine for a moment failure not as a dead end, but as a fork in the road, a detour leading to unexplored paths. Failure in its rawest form is a teacher. It prompts introspection, encourages us to question our methods and motivations, and ultimately, it propels us towards growth. This video delves into the paradox of failure, the inherent contradiction of its perceived negativity and its potential to be a catalyst for success. We're going to explore how, with the right mindset, we can turn our failures into opportunities. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. J.K. Rowling, the author of the world-renowned Harry Potter series, knows a thing or two about rising from the ashes. Joanne Rowling's early life was far from a fairy tale, despite the magical worlds she would later create. Born in the small town of Yate, England, she grew up with a love for storytelling, but her dreams of becoming a writer were overshadowed by the harsh realities of life. After graduating from university, she found herself jobless and living in poverty. The weight of her circumstances led her into the clutches of depression. It was during this time that she began to pen the first chapters of what would become the Harry Potter series. Her scribbles on napkins and cafe tables were her escape from the struggles of her reality. Then, in what seemed like another blow, her short-lived marriage ended, leaving her a single mother with a daughter to support. But Rowling was a fighter. She refused to let her circumstances define her. Instead, she used her experiences as fuel, pouring her heart and soul into her writing. Rowling's hardships became the backbone of her stories. Her struggles with poverty influenced the hardships faced by the orphaned Harry Potter. Her battle with depression gave birth to the soul-sucking creatures known as Dementors. And her experiences with failure, rather than breaking her, became the stepping stones to her success. In 1997, the first book of the Harry Potter series was published. It was a hit, and the rest, as they say, is history. Today, Rowling's name is synonymous with success, but her path to get there was paved with failure, struggle, and perseverance. She didn't just overcome her failures, she transformed them into opportunities, crafting a world that has captivated millions. Her story reminds us that sometimes it is in the ashes of failure that the phoenix of success rises. Rowling turned her failures into the stepping stones that led her to create a world that millions have fallen in love with. Thomas Edison, one of history's greatest inventors, famously said, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." A sentiment that perfectly encapsulates his journey to inventing the light bulb, a journey fraught with countless unsuccessful attempts, yet marked by relentless perseverance. Edison's quest for the perfect light bulb was not a straightforward one. It was a winding road of trial and error, a test of patience and grit. Each attempt, each failure was not a setback, but a stepping stone, a lesson learned. His pursuit wasn't simply about finding the right solution, it was about eliminating the wrong ones. And so he pressed on, undeterred by the weight of his unsuccessful attempts. From using different materials for the filament to experimenting with varying amounts of electric current, Edison left no stone unturned. Many thought he was chasing an impossible dream, but Edison, he saw things differently. He knew that every unsuccessful attempt was a lesson, an opportunity to learn and to improve. He understood that failure was not the opposite of success, but a crucial part of it. Edison once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." And so he did, over and over again. With each passing attempt, he moved closer to his goal, refining his approach, learning from his mistakes, and inching towards the light bulb moment. And then it happened. After thousands of trials, Edison finally found the solution he had been looking for. The world's first practical light bulb was born, not out of instant success, but from the ashes of countless failures. It was a testament to the power of perseverance, the strength of resilience, and the value of learning from one's failures. Edison's story serves as a powerful reminder that persistence in the face of failure can lead to groundbreaking success. So, the next time you stumble or fall, remember Edison and his light bulb. Remember that the road to success is often paved with failures and that each one is an opportunity for growth and improvement. So, what can we learn from these stories of triumph over adversity? Firstly, we can glean the importance of resilience. The stories of J.K. Rowling and Thomas Edison are not just about failure, but about the grit and determination that they displayed in the face of adversity. They didn't let their failures define them. Instead, they used these setbacks as stepping stones, pushing forward with even more resolve. Secondly, these stories underscore the value of learning from failure. When things didn't go as planned, they didn't just pack up and quit. They took a step back, analyzed what went wrong, and used that knowledge to improve their next attempt. It's a powerful reminder that failure isn't the end of the road, but rather a detour or a pit stop. It's a chance to reassess, learn, and come back stronger. But perhaps the most significant takeaway from these stories is the power of perspective. Both Rowling and Edison viewed their failures not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to innovate, and to prepare for success. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. So let's shift our perspective. Let's not view failure as a dead end, but as a fork in the road, leading us to a better path. Let's not let failure discourage us, but let it fuel our determination to succeed. Embrace failure, not as a sign of inadequacy, but as a badge of courage and a testament to your tenacity. Let it serve as a reminder that you are pushing your boundaries, venturing out of your comfort zone, and daring to take on challenges. Remember, the stories we discussed today aren't about extraordinary people who never failed. They're about ordinary people who didn't let failure stop them from achieving extraordinary things. Remember, the path to success is littered with failures. It's how you choose to view and utilize these failures that truly makes the difference.